A lot of my dreams as a sprat involved flying. I would fly through the air, free like a raspberry, and soar across tree covers, mountains and metropolises girding our home. Little will it surprise you that to this day, one of my craziest pretensions is to construct a device that lets humans fly like catcalls. What will surprise you is that this dream is one millions of people have, all of the time, and it's no coexistence. When our parents throw us into the air and catch us as children, it's that exhilaration we repining deep down when we conjure of flying in after times. Fascinating, right? Commencement might be a bit of a stretch, but what you can learn about your dreams in the real world still holds lot of eventuality for getting to know and perfecting your own psyche. And who better to learn it from than the author of psychoanalysis himself, Sigmund Freud? Then are 3 assignments from one of his most important workshops, the interpretation of dreams. All dreams serve to fulfill our wishes, but utmost of them obscure which wish it truly is. There are 3 different sources for the stuff that dreams are made of. Dreams are arranged through compacting, relegation, and consonance. I don't know what you dream of, but whatever it is, after this you'll know why. Then we go. Assignment 1. Dreams always aim to fulfill our deepest solicitations, but they frequently hide which ask it is. To be honest, I can infrequently flash back my dreams. When I do, I am nearly disappointed when the dream is about commodity really egregious, like me suddenly getting super rich or successful. These kinds of wishes aren't special. Most people have them. There is important to learn. Another egregious desire your dreams want to fulfill for you is being lazy, however, lying in bed all day or living at the sand, free from solicitude, if you conjure about relaxing. Still, relatively frequently, our dreams successfully mask the deep and occasionally obscure solicitations in our hearts. For illustration, one of Freud's cases pictured her youthful whoreson Charles was lying dead in an open casket. When they anatomized her situation, it turned out the dream was about her suppressed love for a professor whose relationship with the family had gone crazy. The last time she'd seen him was at the burial of Charles's aged family Otto, one of the rare events they both attended. Her only way to see him again would have been if Charles had failed, so that's what her mind showed her. Crazy, right? That's why reading dreams is a bit like reading between the lines in journals where intelligencers are cleaned. You have to look for what's not egregious to find the verity. Assignment 2. The content of your dreams originates from 3 different sources. We frequently conjure about what happened on the same day or the one ahead, but real-life events are just one of 3 sources of dream content. Recent, real-life events. Anything that happened in the once 24 hours, or indeed the last week. If you banged into Mr. Gartner, perhaps he'll show up. These frequently connect to other recollections too, so you might conjure about a theater you formerly visited, because Mr. Gartner's name sounds analogous. Non-memories, however, we might be suitable to identify definite, distant recollections that ended up defining who we are, if we conjure about it frequently enough. Freud's pater told him he would amount to anything when he was really youthful, so with each new success in award form, dreams of disturbing moments would come back. Fleshless stimuli, however, you've endured this, if you've ever had a wet dream. But any physical influence on your body will transcend into your dreams while you asleep. For illustration, if you sleep on an aeroplane and it starts shaking, you might get dizzy in your dream. There are lots of places to find the stuff that dreams are made of. Now you know what it is. But how does your brain put it together? Assignment 3. Your mind structures your dreams by compacting, displacing, and coherently arranging their contents. Perhaps you've heard the expression of weaving dreams. Given the 3 types of hair used to produce them and how your mind puts them together, that's actually not too far out. Your dreams get their structure in 3 ways. Condensing.
Half a runner of writing down your dream's timeline might bear 6 runners of written interpretation.
That's the power of contraction. For illustration, if you see a new sports auto you like and watched an asset movie 3 times agone, your dream might combine both and turn you into a racing super agent.
Relegation.
Important matters are frequently represented in trivialities in dreams. You might be wearied and unengaged at your job, but in your dream the only reference to that's that the license plate of your sports auto reads B0 or 1NG. No matter how different the factual events and recollections, your brain will always bring all your dreams' rudiments into a logical sequence. It might feel strange to dream about a fellow racer riding on a lawnmower, but if those are the 2 rudiments, your mind will connect them in the most logical way. When you look at where the rudiments of a dream come from and how they re-erected together, you can now understand why dreams are frequently surreal and so hard to interpret. What will you do with this knowledge? I guess I can only conjure about that. The Interpretation of Dreams Review. This is one of the rare cases where I really suppose reading the summary of the book on Blinkist first helps you understand it briskly and more. The Interpretation of Dreams is a massive, largely complex, scientific, circumlocutory book. Jumping from my summary to the one on Blinkist to the book is a good way to dip your toe into the water before taking the vault.